The City of Cranbrook Municipal Elections 2018. 6 positions, 10 candidates, 5 questions from the business community, and only one 45-second take to answer each. No retakes, no edits. Question 1. If elected, what are your top 3 priorities?
My top 3 priorities, first would be downtown vibrancy. Third, or second, I should probably do the middle one, would be redevelopment of that the Tembec land that the city just purchased. And third would be more childcare. So I guess going back to downtown vibrancy, I feel like there's some young people that are opening up some really great businesses down there. We just need sort of the overall appearance of the downtown just kind of come up a notch, and I think with investment from the city we can help out with that.
Question 2. What strategies would you consider implementing to increase housing as well as affordable housing to keep and attract new businesses and employees?
So for me, what I think the city's biggest role would just be working with the developers that want to build these apartment buildings and affordable housing units, and even just single family homes as well. A lot of times you get developers coming to the city and they run into hurdles of one sort or another, and I think it's up to council to try to make that process just as easy as possible. So whether it's dealing with public or maybe provincial government or just zoning, just make the process easy.
Question 3. What steps would you take to attract business and industry to increase economic diversity?
Well, what I think, we have this, Tembec lands that the city just recently purchased, and so that's almost like 100 acres of industrial property that is, prime real estate. So, what I want to see is, obviously see that developed. We've been talking about doing a few things like, intermodal, full service truck stop, maybe even rerouting like the truck traffic through there. The other thing that I'm part of is the tourism board, and we just hired a new executive director. So bringing in all this, tourism dollars into Cranbrook, I think it's going to be a big deal.
Question 4. What do you see as the biggest fiscal challenges for the city of Cranbrook, and how should they be addressed?
So, the biggest fiscal challenge I think for Cranbrook, obviously we have infrastructure and road issues that need to be dealt with, but overall, talking to other business owners and stuff like that, I feel like Cranbrook's in a pretty good state right now. A lot of businesses are doing pretty good. So what I think we need to start doing is, almost planning for that downtime. We have an economy that's really, based on, the mining industry and lumber industry, and we even get some of that oil money coming in. So maybe focusing on, what businesses can we bring in that's independent of that, like hospital, college example.
Question 5. What is your perspective on the best ways to collaborate with the business community and organizations to ensure a sustainable and prosperous future for our community?
You know what? I think it comes down to communication, networking, and just knowing what resources and what product we have. So there's so many times where you'll talk to business owners and they're trying to achieve something, but they've either run into some obstacle or some hurdle. And I think it's important for the councillors and the mayor and the CAO to be able to work with those business owners and say, okay, hey, look, if this is what you're trying to do, what if we look at this solution? We just got to have our fingers on the pulse of the community. And I think, as long as we kind of keep talking to business owners, we'll be able to do well.
Video production powered by Artistic Media Productions in collaboration with Eno.ca and the Cranbrook Chamber of Commerce.